Hi there everyone, Andrew Roberts here. Welcome to this week's blog. Now, we get a lot of people asking questions around how do you run a team meeting? And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give you an inside scoop into how we run our team meeting. Now and again, I hand the reins over, or I delegate to a team member to actually run the agenda. And Blake's actually just been on a course for a couple of days, and I thought, you know what, Blake, I'm going to let you run the agenda this week. So, you know what, let's hand it over to Blake. You can take down some ideas on how to run a team meeting. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get a few concepts out of this. So, Blake, hit me with it. What have we got?
And it's really appropriate because at the weekend I went to a course called Flip Your Life, and it completely changed the way I thought about things, and I realised how many of the decisions we make are actually governed by fear, fear of success, fear of failure, fear of not being enough, so many fears, fear of love, things like that. So I am pumped to get high five it. We always have energy in the meetings, so always start with an agenda, which I've printed out.
Yeah, and back on that fear thing, I mean, I hear a lot of business owners obviously get caught out by having a few fears in their lives and their business. And, I mean, not us, but other business owners. And
I think we could always improve in this business. But
anyway. You seem pretty motivated, mate.
I'm psyched.
Pretty good course. All right, well, what have we got? What's on the agenda?
Okay, so I'll run through first. Very important. We're going to talk about the website. Bookkeeping. Then we're going to talk about Alice. Can't avoid it. New contract.
Ooh, sounds promising.
Very excited. Very pumped about that one. Then a business coach, getting a business coach in. Talking about planning. And then we're going to look about a unique selling point. How can we be a little bit different in what we do?
I know, this is a big one. I've heard about this. All right, well, mate, let's hit it.
Okay, so point one, website. We're still not launched, and we're 6 weeks past the deadline, and the rest, we're still wondering why. What's taking so long?
Oh, mate, I know. How long are we overdue?
6 weeks overdue.
6 weeks overdue?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what's holding me up. It's this colour. I don't know if I should choose dark blue or light blue. It's just a really challenging decision for me, you know, making that decision to make that push it over the edge, get it out there. It's a big decision. I mean, we've got to get it right. We've got to get it right, Blake.
Light blue or dark blue. But why don't we just go for one, and then we can always change it later on? Why do we? It doesn't need to be perfect, right?
Mate, you've got to get the decision right the first time. I mean, no, I can't. You can't put pressure on me for that. It's a big decision, but it's major.
So what do I do? Shall I just push it to next time?
Mate, I reckon put it on the agenda 6 months. Give me 6 months, that will be done. Absolutely nailed that website. 6 months would be long enough to pick a colour then? Yeah, well, I'd like to do a bit more research around it, but we'll get there, mate. I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Bookkeeping.
Yeah?
Really important because you've been doing a lot of the bookkeeping, and you know, we're thinking we really need to delegate that to somebody who just does bookkeeping so that you can spend time on your genius and spend time, you know, on the...
Oh, Blake. Is this another idea from this crazy course of yours? I mean, what's that in relation to, you know, handing over stuff, delegating or something, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting over your fear of letting go.
Oh, mate, I mean, come on. Who did accounting at university?
You did.
Yeah, and so who's the best person at the financials in the company?
Oh, you mean you?
Yes, of course I am. So what? You really think I can trust someone else to look after the numbers? You're a funny guy.
You can't keep doing it yourself. What are you afraid of? Let somebody else do it.
Mate, look, you're funny. Look, how long have I been in business for?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, a long time, mate.
It's time to let it go.
Look, Blake, look, I'm sorry, buddy. No, I'm not. I'm not. Definitely not. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, come on. You got this guy. He's funny.
Okay. Right. Let's talk about Alice. I'll just be blunt. She's not working out. She's been here for ages, and she double booked you 3 times last week. She doesn't gel with anyone, and we just need to let her go.
How much are we paying her?
65.
Keep it down, by the way, mate. I mean, she might overhear this, but so we're paying her 65k, and mate, but she's poor thing. I mean,
yeah, easily solved. We just need to be honest with her and get rid of her. She's not fitting, and that's fine. It's not good for her here. It's not good for us.
So we're paying her 65k. It's a tough one. I know what you're saying. She turns up late. She double books me. She's really nasty to customers. She's always on.
Useless.
She's always on Facebook. I can't let her down, mate.
This is a business. What are you scared of? Just fire it. I'll do it if you're too scared. If you've been a pussy.
I'm not scared, man. I mean, I don't have any fear. I don't have any fear at all. I mean, it's just, I know what it is.
Yeah, and?
I just can't. I mean, if I let her down, I'm
I'll
going to
do
let
it.
there going, oh, mate, no, look, please, it's two. Put it on the agenda in 6 months. But we'll deal with it. You know, Christmas time again, it's a perfect opportunity for us to deal with this one. We can't let little tiny Alice. Look at the little face.
I get it, I get it.
Yeah, come on.
65k is worth keeping.
Yeah.
Alright, really exciting this one. A new contract
Yes, now we're
opportunity.
talking.
Yeah!
Tell me about it.
Could double the business. Yeah. Talking to another couple of companies, it could double the business just with this one joint venture.
Come on.
And yeah, we just need we just need to sign it and get going with it.
Hang on a second. You're trying to tell me, and in what time frame can we double the business?
Well, straight away, you know, within the next few months.
Look, you're an enthusiastic guy, but let me give you a little business lesson, my friend. There's no way we can do more than that. Maybe 10-15% growth per year. I mean, you're trying to tell me we can double the business with one contract.
Absolutely.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
why would we say no?
Mate, I've been to a lot of business courses through my university. Who did business at uni?
You did, Andrew.
Who did you? And who has been taught that 10% growth a year? I mean, we've been doing about 4 to 5% a year. We've almost kept up with inflation.
It's impressive.
You think about it, it's not bad, is it? But you're trying to tell me we can double the business in one deal, mate. Come on.
I mean, it would be a stretch, but I think we should go for it, you know, not be afraid of being successful.
Can you get this guy? No, buddy, it's good, thanks, but no, come on. I don't even think we should talk about that. What else have we got? What else have we got?
Okay.
But
right,
good enthusiasm. Hit me. What have we got?
Right. Business coach. I learned that obviously if you want to
Here
go
we go.
professional in tennis or anything like that, you get a tennis coach. Same with business.
Yeah.
You know, we're thinking maybe you could get a coach just to help steer the business and put it just ahead of inflation.
I mean, mate, I love your enthusiasm, but think about it. I have tried to coach before, haven't I not? And
yeah, but you know, just because you have one bad coach doesn't mean.
I mean, maybe it would have worked if I actually implemented what they told me, but I mean, I was too busy, mate. I was doing the books. I have to do the books around here. He wanted me to work on the business and all this stuff.
So it's a no?
Well, I mean, mate, I just don't think it works. You know, I've heard it all before. Get a coach, be successful, all this sort of stuff. I mean, it's expensive, isn't it?
Well, it's not the cost really. It's an investment, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, so you really reckon it'll help us?
Yeah, absolutely.
But what if it doesn't work?
Well, you've tried.
Mate, I mean, can we put it on the agenda in 6 months?
6 months.
I know we're going to have a busy agenda in 6 months, but let's talk about it then.
Okay then, onwards. I learned a lot about planning and I noticed that you don't plan your week at all, so I think we should get you into weekly planning. I can show you how it's done. We're going to put your rocks in, make sure you're still going to start going to the gym again, you know, put your health and fitness there, make sure you've got your social times in as well, so you know, with the family, and then put in some really important stuff where you're working on the business.
I'm creative. I don't need to plan my week out. What do you mean?
But by planning it gives you more space to be creative.
But I've got to do things on the flow, on the cuts, man. I need this creativity to hit me. So what are you trying to say, that I need to put blocks of time?
Yeah, exactly.
What's you trying
where you can be creative.
You don't think I'm getting enough sort of done at the moment, or
other than the books? Not really.
Well, geez, I mean that sort of hurts my feelings.
But I think you could do more.
You reckon?
Right?
You learned this at this course. Did you? Planning out a week's a good idea.
Yeah. Just really seemed to make sense.
I'm just so busy at the moment, mate. I mean, I can't give up another half an hour to plan out the week.
So a no to that one then?
Oh no, is that okay? Yeah, no, sorry, but I don't want to try and curb your enthusiasm too much, and I hope I'm not.
No.
What else have you got, my friend?
Right, about being a little bit different.
Yeah.
The new part of the business, the Hive. I reckon, you know, we could.
USP.
Yeah.
High five on this.
Yeah, you like this
a lot
one.
about this.
Yeah,
we need to work on our.
So
definitely.
the Hive.
I've got some ideas.
Yeah. So the Hive. If I was thinking we could get some like Bumblebee cufflinks, you know, just some serious stuff, some yellow ties or whatever when we're presenting to the groups, and we can, you know, at the start of the event we could get somebody dressed up in a Bumblebee just to get some fun and interest. And do you want to dress up as the Bumblebee?
We're going to look like absolute fools. What do you mean dress up as a Bumblebee, yellow ties? I mean, this is the outfit that we wear in this role in our business, and.
So let's be a bit different.
Well, you want to dress up as bees,
a bit more fun, but interesting.
Oh, mate, it's just putting ourselves out there too much. We're going to be the laughing stock of the industry.
Well, what are you so worried about? What are you worried about? Other people think of you?
Oh, mate, I just think it's too much too soon. I mean, come on. I was thinking about more like a pen. We could hand out maybe a yellow pen, like dressed like a bee with a little bee on it. But all that other
is-
stuff. It's a bit out there, my
that's
friend.
Crazy.
It's
That
a bit out there, my friend.
So I'll just put down pens.
Pens. Good idea. Good idea.
Really good.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's why you're the boss.
Yeah, that's why
you're the boss.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And who's that over there? I know him.
Mate, that's prospect. Come on.
Who is it? Why? Who is he?
He's one of our prospects.
A prospect.
Yeah, I emailed him last week. I'm trying to get him to do some business with us. Jesus. Duck now.
But why don't you just pick the phone up and call him?
Oh, mate, I can't freaking call him. He might reject me. I can't. I emailed him.
It is
Oh,
quite.
I don't want to face it right now.
It is quite scary picking up the phone.
It is.
And I didn't think about what if he says no.
I know, he could reject
Oh,
us.
he saw me.
You get down, mate. We've got to get cover. Let's get out of here. Quick.
Scary.
Come on, let's
Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
go.